Hello everyone, and welcome to Monster Train Morning Commute. My name is SlowWolf, and I'll be your conductor for this evening. Morning. Day. I haven't slept very much. Largely because I spent most of my evening painting a bunch of crazy multi-hued manta rays, and it was very fun. But, I mean, here we go. Holy shit. Okay, this is a survival day, apparently. Oh dear. Okay, 43,000 points is the top. Look, if we just get through this alive, I'll be impressed. Basic Stygian Guard, followed by Umbra. Basic Stygian Guard, I feel, has one of the single most frustrating champions to use. And depending on what they give us, this might or might not be entirely useless. Musical Chairs usually means this poor guy dies very early on, due to his incredibly low HP. And there's nothing we can do about it. So we're effectively building a deck where we have no champion. We can't count on it. Which sucks. Oh, look, a bunch more weak people. Excellent. I love weak, easy to kill creatures. Okay. Play a spell that deals... play a spell, any spell, deals 2 damage to a random unit on that floor. Seems really good, actually. I think we're going to be counting on our spells a little bit. So, strike, apply frostbite 10, or strike, sweep, apply spell weakness 1. We're going to spell... I think we have to go down the spell weakness route. In some respects, because if we don't, I mean, like, what am I doing? But frostbite. I think that frostbite probably has the single most amount of play. Let's try it out. There's a lot that can go wrong with this, but we gotta give it a shot. It's the only way we do enough damage to this front guy that we actually do something. Enemy units enter with armor 10. Rude. For 50% more points, though, I'll do it. I'll punch you straight in the gabba. Shuffle, maybe lives. Okay, here's what I think we do. We save 2 room on here so that we can put somebody in front of Tethys when the time comes. I think with what we got left, can't even mind collapse the kill. What an incredibly bad time. That's what I thought might happen. Have Tethys. Okay. Go here and then blink. I was gonna say that would have been sick if that had worked, and it did. I'm very pleased. Go ahead and toss 2 of these jokers here, and let's see what happens. And of course, you shuffle right to the front, dude. Really, really not cool. Okay, so you're dead. You're nowhere near dead. That should help. Oh, this little guy knows how to party. Let's give him somebody else to party with, and then look, might as well pick up the kill there. We don't get him on the first floor. I dislike this, and I disagree actually. Let's go ahead and immediately drain him for everything he's got. Cool. Like now we're killing him. Turns out sap's a really good way to kill things. Excellent first round. Excellent first round. Okay, so we'll have to see what we pick up in our clan packs, but we have to yeet something, huh? So, spell weakness definitely helps. Offering token enables so many other cards to work. And we are taking cards every time. You understand me? With Yeet Apocalypse, we have 5 deadweights in our deck too. Like, we can't purge them. So we have to take cards as often as possible, so we saturate and get rid of those kinds of things. And in that case, then offering token, I think, makes the most sense. Of these, Intemporal Assault is a spell that is of use. We're gonna go for Space Prism here, I think. Okay. With access to musical chairs and everything else, I suggest we find a way to get the Crucible Warden to work, who's a bit more offensively minded than our Lifesteal buddy, but where his Gorge ability isn't wasted if he gets shafted to the back. So now we must remove a card from our deck. We must, it says. So we want all of our spells about as often as we can manage them. We just picked up a creature, so we can remove a creature. I think that makes sense. big boy pants time. At this point, and at this juncture, we can go for spells. We can go for creatures. And going for creatures means we can get an early start on maybe getting our Gorger to do something. He requires morsels that we don't have guaranteed access to, is the issue, right? So if we go down this route, we can make that work. Or, if we go down this route, we can find someone with Incant. Maybe get something really good spell-wise. I think we have to give this away a shot. So we're going to want to take one, no matter what happens. I think that Lodestone Totem is a huge get if we can play him. Because of the fact that no matter what we're doing, so long as we continue to cast on the same floor, Sap is insane. We're going to give it a shot. This might not be the right time. Double stack. Yo, though. That's huge. Immediately make that cost less. And then Magic Power. Mind Collapse with extra 10 damage attached to it means that we can cast it at 0 and it'll still deal 10. That makes it actually very useful. I'm willing to go ahead and give that one a shot. The Enter with Spikes 3. For 75 coins. Did they add an additional modifier on this that I didn't realize? That's normally supposed to be 150. Point is, Spikes 3, huh? You come in with Spikes too. Now that's exceptionally rude. This is going to be a fight where we're going to take damage. But if we can avoid taking damage to our pyre, we'll be okay. I think in that light, we set up top. Cool, at least that guy's dead. We set up top. Cool. I want to go ahead and cast that one there. I think we leave space up here just in case. That worked. I can't believe it actually worked. So you do some damage. Cool. That lifesteal, dude. Still couldn't quite save Tethys, huh? I really tried. Goodness, we do have this one. You can attack. Since when do you have damage on you? God damn it, that sucks. Well, shit. There goes both of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove his ability to attack as hard as I possibly can. There's not much I can do to avoid that, I feel like. Slay me there. Frozen Lance. Nice Mind Collapse, dude. Hit the wrong guy. This is gonna suck. This will help to alleviate that problem a little bit. Let's Offering Token to start off with, discarding that dude. None of them have any sort of... We're killing ourselves, effectively, is what's going on here. Which kind of righteously sucks. Continue to have Sap for years. We did we got one off. Honestly, the man will never attack in his life. Never mind, he got one attack off. So he took we actually did okay on that fight. If I can go ahead and toot my own horn, that could have gone a lot worse. But maybe we should have gone for creatures after all. So, spell weakness at this point I think is very, very helpful as far as spells go. We could definitely make good use of that. If we don't want anything from here, which I don't think we do, we pick one up to yeet it. Remove one to yeet, like pick one to yeet. There goes Perilous Production. That could have gone a lot worse. We're still alive though, we're still alive. If we go down this side, we get to duplicate. Boy howdy, I like the idea of duplicating. Very specifically, it'd be nice if we could duplicate something that mattered. Where did you get attacked from, then? Like, he had 2 attack, and I'm trying to remember from whence it came. Because He had 2, and sap does not give him stuff. So then where did it come from? Like, he had a 2 to 1. I'm very confused as to why Lodestone Totem had to die. When he had no attack. So, let's go back to the thinking again. If we want to duplicate, we can do some fun stuff with duplication. Very specifically, we can duplicate a Drain right now, which I think would be stellar. And we can pick up another Umbra unit, which might even be worth our time. Look, maybe this is a Morsel Master situation. I don't know. But I'm definitely duplicating the Drain. Being able to being able to sap that hard is going to be pretty fun to use. Purge unit, get an upgraded version later. Purge a spell, get an upgraded version later. I think that there's definitely something to be said for being able to purge something we actually want, but then making it good. Later on down the line, Energy Siphon. It's a weird call. I think that. It's gonna take years for it to come back. Wait, take a Mind Collapse. And maybe he makes it like super good and becomes like a damage spell effectively for us. That'd be nice. Little wee nuke. Talos. Oh, good grief. Friendly units enter the sap 1, and every turn she attacks, she applies dailies on the strike. At least she doesn't get bigger every time, so there's that going for us. And we can sap her early and often, which is a thrilling sentence. We will set up top. $100%. Okay. I think this is what we do. I think we can afford to put both of these jokers back here. Make this floor as large as I can make it. Then drain you. Cool, now you do no damage. That makes me very happy. Okay, up here you're still dealing no, which means we get to just apply damage. What a time to be alive. Ideally... Thank you. I can use a couple of mini-men. Up here, I think we Frozen Lance apply sap some more. We don't... We want the Train Stewards to put in front of Tempest should the time come. Which the time is coming. You have haste now. Okay, at least our Frozen Lances just do stuff now. Do we just put a Train Steward down there? No. I think that... Oh, considering how often we're going to be able to use Blink. Hey, we're going to put you there. You might not have noticed. There's a lot of people up here. Now most of them aren't dealing damage. More sap. Okay, so none of them are attacking for the next, like, 15 years. That's great news. Thanks for the Planko. I really needed that, actually. Might as well Frozen Lancer for 22. Like, yeah, this is just an odd situation, man. But, like, we're managed to keep on top of this. All that sap is gone. Now we have to rebuild it all the way up. We cannot use Morsel Master right now, sadly. He's coming at a bad time. Put you out there. Frozen Lance, Plank. You're still not dead, and that's going to have to be okay. Probably should have put the Morsel Master down just because it's a 10-10 instead of a 5-8. You probably would have died right there. Now, that said, you're super toast. So we got the Talos kill. We didn't take any damage to our Pyre. That matters a lot. Enemy units on this floor ascend and apply dazed 3. That's potentially extremely potent. We're gonna go for Siren Song. Not what we want, but it is what we got. Shadow Siege. If only we could get up to 6 energy, huh? It'd be an extremely potent, very tough creature that would not require any support. So I'm going to pick it up, believe it or not. And yeah, that means I'm going to go full on energy. So remove a card from my deck. Man, I really wish I could remove something that actually mattered. I was like, you know, the dead weights. Train Steward. We are picking a card from every pack we find. Like, Yeetocalypse is actually bad for us. Normally, I'm all about the yeet. This time, I'm not about the yeet. Okay, if you go left to get a chance at a creature we actually want to upgrade. If we go right, we can actually upgrade one. I think that we'd be better off doing that next round, maybe, and then just taking the Stygian banner here. Shame. We take the Icy Siliphyte. When you play a spell in your hand, spells that cost less. I mean, it's good, but it's not what we want. And as far as yeeting goes, we don't want to yeet much. Like, I could yeet both the Train Stewards, but then what would that really accomplish, right? They're actually doing something for us. Apply Frostbite 20 to the unit. Or we can now get this guy to sweep. Look. We're going full-on glass cannon here. We got nothing, really, without it. No sweepers yet. We got you. Spell Shield 2. Look, is it even worth... It's worth the 50% points, but it is going to be so hard not to just lose that bonus from taking pyre damage. We got the 4 where it matters, and sadly, there's no way to make it work. Kudos for kudos is due, game. You're being a jerk. No, I will cast him here. It's more about the sap at this point than anything else. You know what I mean? So you're going to get through and you're just going to wreck in terms of damage, which is close. Nothing we can do to stop that, sadly. As long as we can keep Tethys alive, that's what actually matters. Tethys is living. You have Spell Shield 2. So how about we slam you for everything you've got, and then come up here and drain you. That way you're sapped for years. Final wave. I could Pyre Bound you and be quite pleased about it. What I will do instead is Frozen Lance, Mind Collapse, just get that out of there. Sap you for years. And there's only one place to put this, sadly. So, get out of here. Alright, so this is the floor where we have to make some sort of magic happen. Blink? No. Frozen Lance for a decent amount. Look, we actually still got a second 4 kill. We took some damage off of some what feels like bad luck, but Sap Bite seems to be working. Sap Bite seems to be working. It's a weird one. We effectively lost the boss bonus there, and that does not bother me too much. Permafrost, consume, apply silence to enemy units. Look, this is a yeet option, I think. That's our yeet option right there. Ember Forge we pick up and we keep. And then, like I said, it's our yeet option. I'm not sure what silence does for us. And our poor Gorge Masters. And, like, this is the big problem. Right? Like, our Gorge guy is just not getting food. So, it's just not doing so high. I think we can finally get rid of a Train Steward. The spells were each worth at least a decent amount because they can get through damage shields, they can do all this other great stuff. Endless. Restore 2 health to your pyre. You know what? Hold on to it for a little bit longer and see if you can't make something really cool happen. Huh? Because I think the next step is you just make it free, which we already have, but whatever. If we go left, we can upgrade a creature. If we go right, we might be able to get some other stuff. This is the last chance we have to upgrade a creature, and we need to. We absolutely need to. So, upgrade a spell, upgrade a creature to have quick. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack, hit them with your candlestick. Sweep and applying spell weakness 1 does not hurt, I think. If we apply it quickly. The HP makes a lot of sense for our lodestone. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to apply 5 and 10 to our mollusk mages. That way they don't just instantly die to, like, say, spikes or whatever. And the mollusk mages are doing good work. So, quick. We don't need it on anyone. Like, it's not doing anything. So I think we reroll. And we got Endless. Endless is a neat one, because that means that if it dies, it actually does come back. I think in our case, if we could just make our Shadow Siege endless, it'll do whatever it wants to do. But it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Don't be stupid. Be a smarty. Put some HP on this guy, so that way he doesn't die instantaneously. Party. The endless bit here is a bit frustrating because this is not the right deck to make the best use of it, I feel. Lodestone Totem is the wrong person to put it on. There's no way to spam them and be happy about it. I think that the only person you spam and are happy about is like a mollusk mage, right? You could just save it for points. You can just hold on to it and spend the money later. But I want to give Endless to one and put Damage Shield on the other. And now, like, the two of them can sort of tank for Tethys, and I'll be quite pleased. Let's see what's inside the concealed cabinets. Purge a card. Pet Bone Dog. Yeah, we already purged things on the reg. Give me the Pet Bone Dog. I want a pet dog. We're gonna call him Twinkle Toes. All right, you got the multi-strike son of a gun. Cool, and the enter with spikes 4. Look, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to like tell you that I know what's about to happen. But the problem with the Monster Train Morning Commute is that you know that whatever happens to you, it's going to be bad news. These guys have spikes 4, huh? So whatever I put down on this floor right now, we don't want it to attack. There, that. Cool. We'll probably never see Tethys again. You attacked with what sap? Oh, right, because people died. Nah, it does suck. Honestly worthwhile. In the meantime, though, this is probably more worthwhile. Give me that collector, honestly, dude. Lodestone Totem is still alive, and I gotta give credit where credit's due. That's pretty sick. Okay, Plinko. You're endless. I actually don't mind you dying. Let's go for the double energy in case if it works. Oh my god. They're all still alive. Now here's the big deal. We just don't have the room for Shadow Siege. Oh my god, I forgot he takes up 6 space. Kill me now. Don't actually though. We could not play Shadow Siege if we tried. That hurts. What really sucks here is that. Holy shit, that. Don't cast that yet. Now, do I Pyre Song or do I Drain him? Pyre Song is effectively the same thing. This is brutal. So, silence. Sadly, I think we've just lost. We're at 2 HP. Yeah, we lost. So, like, we did not make it far. This guy absolutely kicked our ass up and down the block. We could not find a way to make him work. Although we got, you know, like, we had some good moments. But we did not get a win. Look, this daily is super fucked. I don't even know where to start with this one. We should not have added spikes. Like, I thinking that's our big problem is there, we should not have had spikes. Just like, you know what? Let's recognize where we're making mistakes here. Do not do spikes. That would have been the correct choice. Apparently not. So, Ember Forge, big and tanky. Mollusk Mage, you genius. You purged one of your Mollusk Mages. Okay. You actually got your strategies to work? Yeah, you went card draw first and Light of Seraph after. Oh, because you have Perilous Production, so you can actually make it work. See, now there's the key. There's the key. We actually had a very similar deck in the making, in a lot of respects. We had a couple of differences. We didn't, you know, realize until way too late that unfortunately our gorging idea was not going to work at all. But we had the right idea with the Shadow Siege. If only. Like, if only. If I had thought about Perilous Production properly, that would have been a beautiful move. Sadly, not the case. Like, the fact that they won matters. So, look, this daily was messed up. It was super messed up, and I am willing to bet there are a lot of people that are around the same score level. Yeah, like 12, 13. Now, here are the people that beat that fight and then died immediately afterwards. Here are the people that beat, fell, and then here are the people that actually won. So, like, there are a handful of people that won. You don't even have to learn how to count up to 20 to count up the number of people that have won within 4 hours. You didn't make it. Okay, sure. You just didn't try. Yeah, some of these people died early. Look, there's something to be said for how intensely we lost. We tried pretty hard, but things that we could have cut from this deck. Crucible Warden was not doing anything. Icy Celophyte sadly wasn't doing anything because we could not find a spell that dealt damage to save our lives. Morsel Master did nothing. Like, the big trick for us was whether or not we could find a way to get certain things to work. And, like, we were trying real hard to go down the sap and trap route. We probably could have made that work if we had been better. But, like, yeah, we took so much damage. I mean, game over there, man. I don't know what else to say. Thanks for watching. Rubbish way to start my Friday, sadly. But it's okay. I've got some painting to do. You guys take it easy. Have a good Friday, folks. And I will see you all hopefully tomorrow morning for another Monster Train Morning Commute, where hopefully we win. Today's is a difficult one if you are up for a challenge. Keep an eye out for that Shadow Siege and see if you can give it everything that it needs to survive. And more importantly, predict for when it's going to come out. Get Perilous Production, that thing. Like, if you did not pick up that Shadow Siege, I don't think you were winning. Bye for now.